Yes, Mother Mary was in the scene. Mother Mary, Joseph of Arimathea, Martha of Bethany, they were all part of the Essene community. So many questions. I don't even know which one to pick. So many good questions, actually. All right, so this is a good question from Greg Straub. I was listening, but if you said who, I missed it. Who make up the Triple Temporal Alliance? The Triple Temporal, which has a lot to do with time travel, right? Temporal existing on different coordinates, past, future, and present, was created by Nikola Tesla and John Trump, and they did it to secure the positive timeline. So they traveled into the future to pretty much checkmate the cabal on every probable Earth timeline reality, and they also traveled into the past to help give John the Revelator a glimpse of the future. Because there is a saying that says, "Is the future written by the prophet, or is the prophet seeing the future as the prophet is writing the books, or does the prophet write the future into existence by writing the books?" So go figure, right? So yeah, the Temporal Triple Alliance is a Y hat or Earth Alliance operation on multiple time coordinates. That's the best way to describe it. And they originated when Nikola Tesla perfected time travel about 10, 15 years before the military industrial complex did. Again, guys, I dropped so much information in the last year regarding all kinds of things. So for those that have not seen my Nikola Tesla presentation and his connections with John Trump, I would suggest to go watch that presentation. Are Templars and Masons on the same side? This is a question from Edwin Lee. Well, the Knights Templars were the protectors of the Brotherhood of Light in the bloodline, right? The original Rh negative factor, or the Holy Grail lineage, as they called it. And the Masons are an extension of the Templars. After the Templar persecution of 1307, when the church burned Jacques de Molay, the last of the Templar master, he ordered the remnants of the Templars to reorganize into the original Scottish Rites. Somewhat became the pirates they became the Brotherhood of the Seafaring Coast, and others became different sects and branches of the original Templars. So the original Masons were the extensions of the Templars, as given orders, right, to reorganize in order to eventually establish the Republic. So the original Masons were actually the freedom fighters in Europe. They were also the stone guild builders, right? They were the architectures of buildings and churches, among also the keepers of ancient knowledge, right? Alchemy and all that stuff. But later, of course, they became infiltrated through Adam Weishaupt's Illuminati, who was, again, influenced by the Jesuits, right, to the core of the Vatican. And so the Masons, after the founding fathers, who were good Masons, after they established the Republic, there was a huge infiltration of the Masonic branches by the Bavarian Illuminati. And so ever since then, we could say that 1776 was both the restoration of the Republic back to the world, a republic that we haven't seen since ancient Greece 2,500 years ago, and at the same time, the infiltration of the Masonic Brotherhood, which led to the infiltration of the Bavarian Illuminati through Adam Weishaupt, and of course, he was aligned with Amschel, right, later who became Rothschilds. And so ever since then, you could say the Masonic Brotherhood, for the most part, was corrupted by the Bavarian Illuminati. Okay, so yeah, the original Masons were extensions of the Knights Templar. They were good. Then later they became infiltrated, and now they have been corrupted. Okay, good question though.